Did you know that 80% of people set life-changing goals but never take the first step? Imagine if you could break free and create unstoppable momentum toward the life you've always dreamed of. Your future isn't shaped by chance. It's built by choice. Every decision you make today is a brick in the foundation of your tomorrow. Yet many of us hesitate, waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. But what if I told you that your transformation starts with just one small, bold step? You have the power to rewrite your story, no matter how many times you've been held back. The question is, will you take that step today? Because the sooner you do, the sooner you ignite a chain reaction that transforms hesitation into momentum and momentum into unstoppable success. Before we dive into why so many people struggle to make changes, let me tell you this. Later in this video, I'll reveal a single mindset shift that has transformed countless lives. It's simple, yet incredibly powerful. Stay with me, because once you hear it, you'll never approach your goals the same way again. Now let's talk about the obstacles holding us back. Why do so many of us struggle to change? It's not that we lack potential. It's that we're paralyzed by fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. These fears keep us stuck in the same routines, telling ourselves, tomorrow I'll start, next week I'll try. But days turn into months and dreams fade into distant regrets. Then there's procrastination, the silent killer of dreams. We convince ourselves that we're too busy, too tired, or not ready. And lurking beneath it all is self-doubt whispering, what if I'm not good enough? The truth is, these challenges are universal. Even the most successful people once faced these same inner battles. The difference? They didn't let the fear win. They chose action over perfection, progress over excuses. But how can you break through when the fear feels so overwhelming? How do you take the first step when the path ahead looks impossible? Stick around, because that mindset shift I mentioned earlier is the key to unlocking unstoppable momentum. And trust me, it's worth the wait. Here's a secret. Momentum doesn't start with motivation. It starts with action. Waiting to feel ready is a trap, because readiness comes after the first step, not before. Start small, but start now. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the big picture, but the journey begins with one small, manageable action. By focusing on one tiny win, like writing the first sentence of a book or making a single phone call, you break the inertia and gain confidence. This small success proves to yourself that progress is possible, setting the stage for greater victories. Every massive goal is built on a series of smaller steps, and they all matter. This approach reduces fear and builds momentum, allowing you to push forward toward bigger wins. Our mind is a powerful storyteller, and the narrative you believe about yourself shapes your actions. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough or not capable, you'll live in that limitation. Changing your story means shifting your internal dialogue to one of possibility and growth. Instead of saying, I'm not good at this, say, I am learning. By changing how you see yourself, you unlock new potential and fuel the drive to push forward. Your story isn't fixed. It's a dynamic force that you can rewrite at any moment. When challenges arise, it's easy to lose motivation. That's where your why comes in, your purpose, the reason behind your goals. Anchoring yourself to your why gives you unwavering clarity and strength. Whether it's building a better future for your family or proving to yourself that you can succeed, knowing your deeper reason will keep you grounded. It's your anchor when the waves of doubt crash, reminding you that your journey is worth it. Your why keeps you moving even on the hardest days, fueling your determination to stay on course. Fear can paralyze, or it can propel you forward. The key is to view fear not as a barrier, but as a signal that you're stepping outside your comfort zone. Use that fear as a source of motivation. Rather than avoiding the unknown, harness it to push yourself beyond the limits of what you thought possible. When you embrace fear as a tool for growth, you begin to see it not as an obstacle, but as a force that drives you to take action and move toward your goals. Fear is the fuel that can ignite your passion and lead you to greatness. Tracking progress is a powerful way to stay motivated, especially when the road feels long. By marking your milestones, whether big or small, you create a visual representation of your growth. It's easy to overlook how far you've come, but when you track your actions and celebrate even small wins, you reinforce the belief that you're capable of achieving your goals. Progress fuels momentum, and the more you acknowledge it, the more empowered you feel to keep going. Each step forward adds to your confidence and propels you toward your bigger vision. Let me share a story with you. There was a young man named Daniel who dreamed of starting his own business. For years, he hesitated, doubting his skills, fearing failure. One day, tired of his excuses, he decided to take just one step. He wrote down his idea and shared it with a friend. Fast forward 2 years and Daniel's business is thriving. When asked how he did it, he said, "It wasn't about doing it all at once. It was about showing up every day, even when it was uncomfortable." Daniel's story reminds us that greatness doesn't happen overnight. It's built step by ordinary people who refuse to give up. Now here's something you've been waiting for. The one mindset shift that can change everything. I call it the 1% momentum rule. What if, instead of aiming for perfection, you focused on improving just 1% each day? That's it. 1%. It might not sound like much, but over time, the results are astonishing. By improving 1% daily, you'd be 37 times better in just 1 year. Think about that. A 1% shift today can lead to a life you wouldn't recognize tomorrow. Here's your challenge. What's your 1% improvement today? Write it down, take action, and watch how it snowballs into something extraordinary. Your journey to unstoppable momentum starts now. By facing your fears, taking small actions, and embracing the 1% momentum rule, you're laying the foundation for a future filled with growth and success. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about showing up and moving forward no matter how small the steps. Now I want to hear from you. What's one step you'll take today to start your transformation journey? Share it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world and helps us bring you more content to empower your life. Let's grow together.